Right, afternoon everybody. Well. You find me on the 24th of February, and I am heading up to the Morgan Works factory to see the Super 3, their new three-wheeler being launched. Well, there's been a little bit of a dampener because every journo who's anybody has already seen the car and launched their videos today. So late break show, had a look, and there was part of me that was thinking, oh great, what's the point of going now, because you know, might as well just go to the London showroom when my LM62 goes back in for its first look over. But actually, as it happens, do you know what, I'm just inspired to go and see what it's like. So choice of cars, I really wanted to go up, I really wanted to go in the Morgan, but it's been pouring rain all morning. We're still at the back end of some storms, so I'm going to have to go in just in the comfort that is the 911. So yeah, without any further ado, here we go. Look up. Right, okay, so the last time we were in here was, well, not the last time I was in this car driving it, I have driven it since, but took the car up to Malvern to go and see the LM62 being built. So here we are again. This time I'm going to do a little bit of review on the car and not just on the state of the roads of the M25. So right, so here we are in my someone said you shouldn't advertise that they're your cars, but do you know what, at the moment it is. And heated steering wheel's been on. Something doesn't sound right from the car. Brakes. When I say the brakes, I'm assuming I'm just getting the rust off the brakes. Oh look, that's my bin in the road. Got to do something about that. What a faff. Wait there everybody. Right. Oh, my back's still not great. Starting manually. Where did I put the car key anyway? It must be in my jacket pocket. Let's just make sure, because I don't want to drive off from the house without that. No, right. Comfortable? Yes. Here we go. 378 miles on the clock. It's great. You should be able to get there and back without having to stop. If I drive carefully, that is, which is what I'm going to do. Nice plod up there. Right, okay, so I've been invited to, like I say, the launch of the Super 3, which I've now already seen. But intrigued enough still to go. And also, I've never been to anything like this before. I've never been invited to the launch of a car. So yeah, gotta go. So the other thing is, choice of car. The weather's too nasty to take the LM62, the +4, although that would be lovely. And I know it's brightening up now, and it's going to be lovely tomorrow apparently, and over the weekend. Yet, do you know what? I don't know if I want to do a small sports car on a motorway drive. Because essentially that's what it's going to be, just a long motorway drive for me, and I really don't. Yeah, and also I'd have to drive through this to get out as well on the road. So obviously we need to swim first. Yeah, but it's a 3 and a bit hour drive, 3 hours 20 minutes. I think it was saying. I mean, I'm sure it'll end up getting worse. There. Thank you, beep beep beep. Yes, so yeah, it's a long drive, 3 hours 20 odd minutes. I'm not due there till 6 o'clock. This weather. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, so I'm now contemplating whether I'm actually well, put it this way, right now if I was in the +4 I'd be turning around and going back again. But this is interesting. Before I get on the motorway I'm going to be checking what's going on there. Interesting and exciting. Right, okay, so we've now got white roads already. So that's been going on for as long as you've been watching for. Yeah, this is not the best. Okay, so I've gone quiet because I'm concentrating, because actually this is not the nicest of conditions. Make everything nice and slippy. Well, lovely. Right, okay, here we go, moment of truth, final committing, jump onto M26, M26, M25, M25, M40, M40, plod to the M5, down the M5, and you're there. 3 hours, 20 minutes. M26 update. More sleet and sunshine at the same time. Right, okay, so I've got to stop, get something to eat. I'm bloody starving. It's 20 to 3 and yeah, not going to be eating until later. So seems to make sense. So Cobham services, yeah, quick stop, eat some filth. I don't remember this long drive round though. Right, okay, here we are. Quick food stop, Cobham services. So car is locked and yeah, there we go. Let's see what happens next. It's not healthy, but I need food. Quick route check. See how we're doing. So far off on my 3 hour 20-minute drive that it was before I left home. Now just wait for it to load up. If it decides to. 2 hours 41 minutes. Right, so an update on my drive. So yeah, well, I went to Cobham Services, that went well. Got out of Cobham Services, joined the M25, and then joined a traffic jam. And pretty much I've been in a traffic jam ever since then. So it now ends up that if I carry on with my journey up to Morgan for the Super 3 launch, I'm not going to arrive there until after the launch time. The date is today. The time was meant to be arrive at 6, and then the actual launchy bit itself was at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to arrive until 20 past 7. So as you can imagine, I am now going in the opposite direction. Been in the car now for what, 3 hours? Haven't got off the M25. Shouldn't have stopped to eat, should have stayed on, but I don't know what difference that would have made. What, save 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most? Yes, hey ho. So, Morgan three-wheeler launch, or Morgan Super 3 launch, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the invite. I would love to have been there. I've never been to anything like that before, and still haven't. Yeah, and still haven't. Hey ho. One thing's for sure though, glad I brought the Porsche because my, ooh, message coming through. Glad I brought the Porsche because my leg on that clutch, if I brought the +4, would have been aching like crazy by now. I would have been sat in this traffic, balancing that off. Yeah. Probably got a few more smiles though. Right, I'm done. Right, okay, so as my journey to the Super 3, the Morgan three-wheeler launch, has been completely scuppered, and yeah, scuppered, and I'm sat in my Porsche. I thought I might as well give you a little review. Okay, so what can I say? Now, I've had this car now for 2 years, and it is just fantastic. So you've got everybody at the boat. Oh. Do you know what? I love my Porsche. I absolutely love it. But one of the things that infuriates me is what I'd really like to be driving is GT3 RS. Would really like it. Chris Harris has said about the practicality on the roads. I don't care. I'd still find myself buying one if Porsche would let me buy one. Obviously, Porsche won't let me buy one because, well, they won't let me buy one. I haven't spent enough money on Porsches before, so we are where we are. But this Porsche is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I've been thinking about selling it because I'll get the same money back for it I paid for it 2 years later. The thing is, it's just so sublime. Everything's so good about it. I don't know why I would change it. What can I show you? So we have navigation, which is pretty straightforward. Fantastic trick camera. That looks lovely. I'm not too sure why I've got this bit going on at the top. Never used to have that, but it's on there now. Looking for destinations, usual stuff. Your favourites can be logged in there as well. Media, so I can use Apple Play, Bluetooth at the moment. Let's put it on the radio. We've got Radio 4. There you go. It's a bit of a tragic day today. Ukraine's just been invaded by Russia. Phone again. Need a CarPlay device to be sorted out. My CarPlay is active. Oh, that's it. I'm plugged in with CarPlay, which is why I can't flick to that. I've got the bits and pieces of the car. So we've got the start-stop, which I'm going to turn off because it's very annoying. Then we have things like climate control. It's very pretty. And then after that, you have all your apps, which of course I don't have them anymore because I'm no longer logging into the the Wi-Fi system with my Porsche. Well, I'm not logging into that. It's more to the point the SIM card in the Porsche is no longer active, which is annoying because they're still sending data for my GPS and everything else. But yeah, so the pretty weather, my service contract has expired. But really, I mean, with Apple on your phone, there's no point in renewing it, other than for it to look nice, because I don't use it. And then we've got settings. There's a world of settings, and do you know what? I'm not even going to start going into that. I'm not a great one for messing around with all different bits and pieces. I pretty much think I got it where I want it, and then that was it. I've left it alone since then. What else to show you? What else? So heated seat, heated steering wheel. Love the heated steering wheel. Button down here. Comes up. Let's see what's going on. We've got the usual dials to flick through. So we've got another map sits over here. G-force meter. Why I don't know. Seeing where the power's been put down, front and rear. Again, not really needing to be looking at that very often. Tyre pressure was good. Tyre pressure is quite low at the moment. It was wet and snowy this morning, so quite happy to leave them like that. And then I have my customised vehicle settings. And what I didn't realise with this is when you click on here, this is where you scroll through to find out about your service and your oil level. So, yeah, which I did not know about. So my oil warning light came up, and then it was, yeah, a bit of faffing around trying to get it sorted out. So you can customise it all, which I've done. So I'm going to leave it as it is. Yeah, so distance as well is all on there, and then on this opposite side, just flick it across, and again, there's stuff in the centre will. Oh, now changing navigation announcements. Entertainment. That's interesting. Depending on what pops up, depends what changes there. Don't need that. Yeah, so scrolling here. So I've got my navigation. Speed tells me what's going on, and speed limits, and that's it. Here it's nice and easy for your climate control, which I love. I don't have to go into that. That's more about where it's all pointing. This is about just turning it on and off. Auto button, front and rear, for clearing the screen. It's pretty straightforward. Heated seats, and sunroof. Oh yes, a sunroof. So that's it. So as for driving, I mean, it's pretty awesome as the car goes. What I want to turn off is my phone stuff, which is popping up on the screen. Yeah, so car itself, driving, oh, sublime, brilliant, can do everything, love it. Not sure what else to say. I mean, there's bugger all room in the back, but we all know that anyway. I mean, I've got loads of kids, but my younger ones are now, well, 2 14-year-olds, so, and a 16-year-old. Obviously, when we all get in here, whoever gets in the front is the one who's lucky. Yeah, there just isn't a room in the back. I've got my pre-settings here on my seats, so I just get my number one is be sat on top of the steering wheel and my nose pressed against the windscreen, because that's the only way I can get kids in the back. And when they're in the back, head over or hunched up or bent up, you know, usual thing, knees splayed wide across the back of the seat in front, and you fold it up. Yeah, that's just how it is, isn't it? If you're going to be driving around the back of the Porsche. Of course, we're all good if it was little people. They'd all fit okay. But I don't have little people to put in it for myself. Just the grandkids who are yet to go in it. Yet to. We'll see. That's it. I'm not sure what else I can say. Performance. Oh, I don't know. I mean, this is the 992 generation of the 911. The separation between the different cars now is so close, it's really difficult to know what you should be speccing. So if you spec the standard Carrera, yeah, it's a bit gutless and probably needs a little bit more, but the S is more than enough. I've got the 4S, fantastic, 4-wheel drive as well, really like that. But I could have then moved on to the GTS and get a lightweight package and everything else. But it's too expensive. I was speccing that and it was hitting 130 grand. So I thought, okay, well I might as well look at the turbo. Anyway, I can do that, but it's an 18-month wait. And right now, I don't know, do you order and wait 18 months? Or do you just wait 18 months? See where the world's gone then? No, we'll see. We will see. Yes, this. I think this is probably the best car of the 911 range. It's everything you want it to be. It's nutty enough to be nutty, and it's luxury enough to be luxury, and that's what you want. I mean, it's 4-wheel drive, so I mean you can go off-roading surely. Does that not mean that?
This is what he's been saying.
Now we have a clear mission. Diplomatically, politically, economically, and eventually militarily, this hideous and barbarous venture of Vladimir Putin must end in failure. At the G7 meeting this afternoon, we agreed to work in unity to maximize the economic price that Putin will pay for his aggression. And this must include ending Europe's collective dependence on Russian oil and gas that has served to empower Putin for too long. So I welcomed again Chancellor Scholz's excellent decision to halt the certification of Nord Stream 2. Mr. Speaker, countries that together comprise about half the world economy are now engaged in maximizing pressure, economic pressure, on one that makes up a mere 2%. For our part today, the UK is announcing the largest and most severe package of economic sanctions that Russia has ever seen.